Well, hello my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. This is VEDA Day 8, and today I'm going to be telling you about the most adventurous thing I've done. Let's find out. Now, I've done a lot of fun things in my life. Done a lot of traveling. Done a lot of sports, skateboarding, biking, stuff like that, but as for like extreme stuff, I really not so much into it, like jumping out of airplanes. I know two of my siblings have actually done that, but they have admitted that they did that in the time of their lives that they were not in the best place, so they didn't mind if they died, so to speak. I'm not jumping out of a perfectly safe plane, just not doing it. But what I did do, so now I was about 13 or 14, I was at summer camp, and we went rafting down the Rogue River. Now the Rogue River, it like runs from Oregon down into California or something like that, but the camp was in northern Nevada, in Washoe Pines actually, and we drove a bus, this really cool hippie, bus that was painted with a big whale on it, on the side of it, and we took it up to Oregon, and we spent 2 weeks rafting down the Rogue River, right? So it was like totally cool thing for a kid to do at that age, right? So we'd make stops in between during the day, and at this point in time, there was a 40-foot cliff that everybody was jumping off of. And I decided that I was gonna do it. I was gonna challenge myself and jump off that cliff. Now, how high is 40 feet? Well, let's see. Now, I would think that a 2-story house is about 20 feet. So I think it's about double that size there. And all I remember is looking down and seeing this little raft below and people waving, saying, "Come on, jump, jump." I could barely hear them. That's how high up I was. Can you see me? That's how high up I was. Anyway, yeah, so I jumped off and landed flat on my butt, busted my tailbone, bruised it really badly. And yeah, I have bad luck with my tailbones, if you guys have been watching my channel. And had to sit in the cargo raft for the rest of the trip, which was pretty much a big drag for me because I was a kid and that sucked. And I had to sit on my knees because I couldn't sit on my butt. So right now, as a matter of fact, I have a tailbone injury, so I'm not going to sit on these steps. I'm going to stoop on the stoop, so to speak. And another thing I did to challenge myself years later in my 30s, my early 30s, I was a restaurant manager, and they sent us on a retreat trip, and it was like to build skills, trusting skills or something. I don't even know what you call it. But we did some river rafting, which was fun, so no fear of river rafting. I love it. I would go again in a second. But we did things like walk across high wires and climb up big poles and stand on the pole. But you're wired and you're harnessed, so if you fall, it's okay. But it was like 20, 30, 40. It was like so high up. But those are the kinds of things that I did, and you do things like trust yourself and fall back and trust that somebody's gonna catch you. But yeah, that's the extent of it. Really, I just like to do not so scary things. Yeah, I'm old. Maybe if I was in my 20s again, I'd be like more apt to do more scary things, but I do little simple things like I have my son, crack my back and he badly bruises my tailbone, so I'm fragile. Okay, yeah, that's it. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.